chào quý vị khán giả của VChannel.
This is the Michael and V show. This is V, and I'm Michael. Today we'll be discussing
Teen activities during the summer.
All right, tell me what you do during your summer activities, V.
What I like to do is go to the OC Fair, hang out with my friends, just relax.
Okay, so then what is your mom like for you to do?
Take
That's
me
what
to
you like to
summer
do.
classes.
And then what do you do during your summer classes?
A bunch of extracurriculars, music, karate, tutoring.
Tutoring,
Yeah.
beneficial, non-beneficial? What do you think?
I think it's beneficial to some standard, but too much is too much.
So is that what your typical summers are for pretty much the last few years of your life?
Yeah.
You have any questions for me?
Yeah, since you run a tutoring company, how do you feel about tutoring over the summer?
I actually don't like tutoring during the
Oh.
summer. I think creative exploration for kids is a lot better. Like music, dance. Not your typical Vietnamese stuff though. You know, I think they should do coding, engineering classes. There's a lot of them prevalent. So what questions do you have for me? Do you have any questions for me?
I want to know what did you do during the summer as a kid?
What did I do during the summer?
Yeah, and
as
how
a
did
kid?
that help you and
No
influence you?
tutoring, no academic.
Really?
My mom was working most of the time.
Oh.
So I'm probably a decade older or so older than you. So I probably ditched those type of even Vietnamese classes. My mom tried to
Really?
take me every Saturday. I would ditch and I would go find other things to do. So I was your
Really?
bad student, right?
Ah.
So you guys have a little bit more different of a structure nowadays. You guys have a lot more activity-based programs. But how about do you know anything in Garden Grove, like in Westminster, in that area?
I have friends there, so I hear about their tutoring experiences and how after school they're there until dinner time, and then they go home and then they do their homework, they do extra studying, and the next day it starts all over again.
So how you kind of are in the Tustin district, right? And you're pretty top tier student.
I would like to say.
That's what your mom likes to always tell me.
My mom loves to say that, yes.
Right? So what do you think? Is that good exposure for the kids to do that? Would you feel like you would be in the same path or more stressed out?
I think that the amount of studying my mom makes me do over the summer, I think it's a good amount. Sometimes it's on the too much side, but usually it's a good amount, and usually it's helpful for me. But if I were in the Westminster Garden Grove district where things are a little bit more intense,
Right.
I think I would get extremely stressed out.
Right. So a little bit more balance, right? So let's say for you, how would you balance things for them?
More extracurriculars that are, like you said, more creative, things like music, those fun stuff, or just
Besides
relaxing
music, though,
at
everybody
home.
does music.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
Sports.
What
It's a good outlet for energy.
what's the
Yes,
benefit?
baby?
How about the social part, the social
Oh.
development part of it?
Like when you're on a team sport, those are the best things ever. You get to work together. It's collaboration. Did you do any team sports when you were
Oh yeah,
little?
4 years of varsity basketball.
Right.
That's probably the only thing I
Ooh.
was good at in high school.
Ooh.
Right?
You were one
So-
of those kids?
Yeah, definitely. I was one of those kids. I failed a lot in high school, right? I even dropped out of college for a year.
Oh.
Right? But that's why I say no matter what, you can kind of retain and learn from your failures and your mistakes, and you can get there. So how about you? What's the failure ratio for your mom? Does she allow you to fail a lot before she starts attacking like a tiger mom?
My mom, she does this thing. I'm not sure if she's aware of it, but she lets me have a B. Like one B, and then she's really chill about it. So then I start being relaxed. I'm like, okay, maybe she's like, okay, and then she starts absolutely attacking. She's like, no, you have to study this, this, and this. See, you got that B last semester. You have to study more and more and
So
more.
what if you got a D one day?
Oh
Have you ever gotten a D?
no,
No?
no.
Yeah, you want to let her down? Maybe she's crying.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go, Butter. Do you want to go down? Oh, or
Okay.
no, you good there?
Or maybe she could
Okay.
just, right next
sit
to
on
you.
the
There
chair
you
with
go.
me. We
She
can
seems
share a
better
chair.
that way. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that in terms of what's the leeway your mom gives you.
I think one B is about all she gives me.
What would you change in your relationship in terms of the type of freedom that you can get, the independence
I feel
to fail?
I feel like sometimes it's better to fail and then learn from your mistakes, so then you can better yourself. And in contrast to never failing and always having pressure put on you, and then you don't get to learn anything from it.
Okay, so let's come from a parent's perspective, my perspective.
Yeah.
If I think for mothers, right, and for fathers as well, if my kids were failing, you want to stop it, you want to impede it, right, because you don't want failure.
Yeah.
Right. So 5 or 6 years down the road, we're hoping that if we control that factor,
Yeah.
you're going to be very successful, right? Do you believe that we can control that, like your success?
I don't believe so. I think parents, they have control on their child, but it's minimal. I think for somebody's success, it's their own thing. It's something you have to go through yourself instead of your parents pushing it on you.
Right. So what's the balance that you can get? Because I think I agree with your mom to a certain extent that there should be parameters, right?
Yeah.
In terms of how much
Yeah.
leeway that you're going to give you, because you're still obviously underage,
Yes.
right? But to allow you to fail. So let's say if you were allowed to fail and you failed a class, right? And obviously, if she gave you that positive reinforcement, which I know her, she's a very positive reinforcement.
Do you want to go down, baby? Oh, or not?
Yeah, let's let her down. Or,
Okay, I'm gonna put you down because you don't seem to be happy. Let's see. Oh,
All right, that was an awesome conversation. I think we can end it right here on this particular topic.
I hope next time I get to ask you more questions about your life and your experiences. But until next time, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.